Alright, welcome back to another Mechlab Monday. So this week we have the Davion start. Advance one day and see what kind of bushwhacker we're tossing in storage. And it's the Bushwhacker P2.
That mech you wanted is back online.
Interesting.
Check out this mech bay, Commander. Pretty great, right?
So the P2
Like this, there's
has
nothing.
Artemis, LRM-5 Zeus's, a pair of large lasers, and a pair of medium pulse lasers. Okay. Also a lot of double heat sinks. So, let's just drop it. We have an Enforcer, a Crab, a Valkyrie, an Urban Mech, and a Fleet. Alright, so I think I'm gonna make this is the Crab with easy to maintain. I'm pretty sure there's some Crab chassis that have the low profile quirk that gives +1 defense. So we have an easy to maintain versus improved cooling jacket autocannon. I see. That's kinda useless. Then again, if it works for racks and ultra autocannons, that could actually be very valuable. But not with an LV10. 5% less heat on a 6 heat weapon. Okay. But what it could use is some Indo and some double heat sinks. So we can actually drop those, drop some jumpity jets. And drop the small laser in favor of another ER large laser, which is a little bit toasty, but that's fine because we have extra double heat sinks, and a lot of them. Heat delta of 3 sounds good, and then a little bit of extra armor. Ammo to the leg, of course. Where do we put our half ton of armor? Probably just center. Well, then again. So, the argument to be made for putting more armor in the center is, regardless of how you twist, the center can always be hit. So if your right side is damaged, you can twist it away and take all the damage to the left side, but the center can still be hit. So I think we are just going to armor up the center. Well, a little bit for the sides. There we go. Take a little bit off of the leg that doesn't have ammo to put more in the leg that does, and I'm calling that a build. Sounds good to me. Next. Alright, Crab.
When that's done.
This Crab. Alright. Heat efficiency is actually not terrible for single heat sinks because it has 6 extra heat sinks in it. We do not have another double heatsink kit, so even though we have double heatsinks left, we cannot use them. But we do have a couple extra single heatsinks if we could get the tonnage, which we can with an XL engine. Can't believe I'm doing this. XL engine just to put in more heatsinks. I think so. I think that's actually the play. I think that is actually the play. Does the Fleet have heat sinks? Of course the Fleet has heat sinks. It's a Fleet. We're not going to drop the Fleet. I mean, we're not going to drop it on the battlefield. I don't care what you say. Fleas are not good. Like, a single medium laser is not enough. Alright, so we can get ourselves to heat neutral with a ton of heat sinks. And we could actually replace the small laser with another medium laser. Okay, so the small laser is 3 heat. Medium pulse laser is 12. We can actually do that. Medium laser to the head, That way if we punch out, we don't lose the pulse laser. Pulse laser, center torso. And then one more heatsink. Heat delta of 6. Kind of thin on armor, but that should be fine for the first mission. It's got a lot of firepower. Yeah, it's kind of thin on armor, but it's fine. Everything's fine. That is quite a bit of firepower, though. At long range, it's doing 80 damage. Once it gets into mid-range, it's doing 135. Pretty accurate, too, since it has the lowers on the large lasers, and the medium pulse laser has the bonus accuracy and evasion ignore. Pretty good. Pretty good. That should do nicely. At least for, first mission. Obviously, the first thing that we would want is more Pharaoh, more Indo, and then armor up. Like, that would just straight up go to armor. Maybe upgrading the medium laser to a medium pulse laser if we got enough tonnage to armor up and do that. But, probably just armoring up a lot. I mean, there is also the argument to be made for just making it a medium laser and not being greedy. That's probably the smarter play, and then just upgrade to pulse lasers once you have the Indo and Pharaoh upgrades. So it's still a heat delta of 3. Heat delta of 6 is fine, especially early game, and that leaves 2 tons for armor. How much can we get with 2 tons? There's no way we're going to be able to max. I'm just getting an idea of how much tonnage it would take. So max front, it would need an extra 1.19 tons. That would be easy to get off of Pharaoh. And then the Indo would probably save a ton and a half or so. So yeah, could upgrade one of the medium lasers to a pulse laser. Getting double heat sink kit would really help because that's there's no engine heat sinks. There's no external engine heat sinks here. So that is literally 10 tons worth of heat sinks. So we're going to drop the side torsos down to 110, the legs down to 100, and center torso down to 145. Drop side torsos down to 100. Yeah, that's good. That should be plenty of armor for the early game. Done.
Right.
Next, Valkyrie. It has Artemis already. Okay, so its hard points are there. Is there anything in the shop worth looking at? I didn't even think to check yet. I just had so much good stuff from the Bushwhacker. I mean, there's a binary laser. Binary lasers are fun if you can manage the heat, but there's no way we can manage the heat right now. Yeah, no, not really. That is going straight in the crab to drop heat sinks and replace heat sinks with pulse laser probably.
Hey, Commander.
Because that'll let us drop 3 heat sinks, I believe, or drop 2 heat sinks and replace both medium lasers with pulse lasers. That'll be fun. In any case, Valkyrie. Yeah, drop in the jump jets. Moving the ammo to the leg. I know it has case, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Case is not going to save this mech if the ammo goes boom. So that's 12 shots of Artemis. Cool. I really wish it had another missile hardpoint, but it doesn't. Yeah, what do we do here? It doesn't have any extra heat sinks. So what, we drop armor, drop jump jets and armor up? I guess. Because there's no way we can afford to fit an ER large laser on there. Like, yes, technically we have the tonnage, but we do not have the cooling for it. That's 36 heat plus the LRM 10's 8. That would put us at 44. We'd be sinking 30, so that's a heat delta of 13. I'm not comfortable with that, so we're not going to do that. Yeah, I think it's literally just drop jump jets, armor up. Probably not even drop all the jump jets. Yeah, something like that. Oh boy. Actually, we'll put the jump jets in the side torso and center. In case it loses a leg, it can still hop around. I mean, okay. Alternatively, drop jump jets. Ammo to the leg, drop case. Drop Indo, drop Pharaoh. Ooh, yeah, there we go. And armor up. Still have tonnage to armor up. So it has more armor.
Logged and noted.
Hello, crab.
Shouldn't be too hard.
It was the crab, right? Pretty sure it was the crab. Yes, it was the crab. Indo. Pharaoh. XL engine. We're gonna have some fun here. And yeah, the Indo and Pharaoh save 3.5 tons. Alright. Heat bank. Medium pulse laser. Medium pulse laser. I want to make this work. Can we do it? Almost there. Heat delta of 3. I'm fine with the heat delta of 3. And then instead of stripping armor, we're actually going to armor up. Okay, that's a little too much. So 115 on the side torsos, 153 in the center. There we go. Much better. Much better.
I'll let you know when.
Alright, Irby, what do we got? We got a rocket Irby. A stealth rocket Irby. It says +1 evasion pips ignored with missile weapons. I've tested it with most missile weapons. I have not tested it with rockets. Alright, so we need to save a ton. That's 8 engine heatsink tons. Okay, so we can't drop the heatsink. I mean, I mean... we could drop some Rocket 20s and add some LRM 5s. That's 4 tons worth of LRM 5. Which would be 4 rockets. 4 Rocket 20s for 2 LRM 5s. I think that's worth it. I think that's worth it. But it's going to be those 4 Rocket 20s. LRM 5s. Artemis ammo. So... yeah, if we're in 300 meters and they have the same hit chance, then the Artemis... oh no, that's right, the Artemis ammo also adds 1 evasion, ignore, and 1 accuracy. How are we going to test that? I guess we'll look and see what the penalty for target moved is for the LRM 5s, and then subtract 1 to see if the Rocket 20s have evasion ignore now. Either way, I feel like this is an improvement. We replaced 4 Rocket 20s with 2 LRM 5s and enough shots for 12 rounds. So it's not going to have as much upfront burst, but if we were being more reasonable and firing 1 Rocket 20 per turn, it turns this in from a 8-turn mech that does 120 damage a turn to a 12-turn mech that does 50 damage a turn with an extra 480 damage at will. So, yeah. It should be interesting. Also, the ER mediums I feel like are too hot. So we're going to drop those to regular mediums. That'll help a little bit with the heat. So even if we alpha strike with all the rockets in 1 round, it still is only a heat delta of 26. We won't even overheat. Well, okay, stealth armor. So we probably will redline if we fire all the rockets in 1 turn. But yeah, once the rockets are spent, we've got a 26 heat generation and 30 sinking, so yeah. Not as funny as 8 Rocket 20s all at once, but more effective, I think. I think it's definitely much more effective. Yeah, there's nothing to change. There's absolutely nothing to change. Alright. And that's that.
Right. I'll get it.
Now then, with those working, always check the hiring hall whenever you start a playthrough. You never know what you're going to see. Dan is cautious, so yeah, not going to pick him up. Oh, also engineering. Always start the power system so that you can build Mech Bay 2. Every single time without fail.
Hello, Commander.
Yes. And now... I mean, that's a 1 skull planet right there. Sure. Let's go. It's going to take us 36 days to finish all the work. And then I still want to throw that fire control improved that we took off the Irby into probably the crab, honestly.
Network orders complete, boss.
Alright,
Top-notch
engineering,
work, if I may say so.
Mech Bay 2, start.
It'll take a bit, but we'll get it done.
Oh. Right, I forgot to, I did that last week too, didn't I? Forgot to change the starting amount so I can actually do what I need to do. Because again, with Mechlab Monday, I just do all the building immediately before I even drop on a mission. In a real playthrough, you kind of want to drop with what you got, or make mild modifications that'll take a day or two, and not drop in an XL engine on day one. But yeah, I forgot to change the starting money, so...
Welcome to the grease pit, Commander.
No, I didn't mean to click that one. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. It doesn't give us nearly as much. And now we can't make the financial report. Oh. Well then. Well then. I mean, I could cancel work on the XL engine.
Hey, boss. We've just completed those upgrades.
But I think I'm going to handle this differently.
Looks like we've arrived, Commander.
Namely by going to the store and selling absolutely everything we have. I got my builds. I don't need any of this. Obviously not what you want to do at the start of a playthrough. But the engine cores especially should give us enough to make it over the financial report. Yeah. Ooh, not the fire control improved. Ooh. Would have been bad if I sold that. I want to put that in a mech. Alright. Mech Bay.
Nice to see you down here in the hole.
So the Enforcer has an LB-10 and 2 ER larges. That's 150 damage Alpha Strike. The Crabs is 2 pulses at 30 each and 2 large lasers at 40 each. So it's a 140. So actually, the Enforcer has the better Alpha Strike. So we are going to drop the Fire Control Improved in it instead. Ta-da!
Logged and noted.
Alright.
Shouldn't be too hard.
And I think we finished Mech Bay 2, right? So...
Got a new financial report for you,
Yep.
Commander.
And we live. And we're ready to drop. Alright.
You asked for, Commander.
As usual, skill up the pilots.
What can I do for you? Receiving you.
Get all of our Mechwarriors as close
Commander.
to 4s as possible.
Mechwarrior training.
Standing by.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Yep.
Training
Okay.
complete.
Waiting for orders.
Oh, right, because we did the Davion start. Right.
Mechwarrior training complete.
I've been cheating in Mechlab Mondays and just going with the Clan Trueborn start for the +1 to all skills, but
I hear ya.
to stay on theme, since it's the Davion start, I started with the Davion background, so we get 4-3-3-3 instead of 4-3-3-4.
I'm
Okay,
here.
that's fine.
Training complete.
Alright. Command Center. Let's find ourselves a good 1.5 skull mission to test these mechs out. As soon as it wants to load. Alright, 1.5 skull battle. 1.5 skull destroy base. 1.5 skull assassinate. You know what? Let's do that. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? So we've got ourselves a crab, we've got ourselves an enforcer, and Irby, and a Valkyrie, as well as a sprint scout helicopter that has mines. That only has mines. Well then. Okay then. So, Max has athletic. Munin has ex-military Mechwarrior. I mean, that's good for the enforcer unless we find somebody better. Popo is ex-military Mechwarrior as well. Okay. Savvy doesn't really matter. Shaisha is cautious. That's a lot of stuff, but not military. Does have athletic, and nothing else has recoil, to my knowledge. Oh no, that's right. The LRM Zeus has recoil, right? No, it jams. Alright, Savvy. Unless somebody else is lucky. Nope, nobody else is lucky. Okay, so Popo, sure. Again, not a fan of cautious, especially early game. Later in the game, it can be good because, yeah, bonus evasion whenever there's AC-20s and UAC-20s and RAC-20s on the board. Extra evasion is good. But early game, you kind of have to hit to kill, and if you don't kill, you take a lot of damage. Sure. And in the vehicle, sure. Alright, I think that's how we're dropping. And let's go. Alright, time to see if tackling those 5 skull missions with 2.5 skull lances has made me overconfident. The challenge run's going swimmingly, and I feel like I might be actually decent at the video game. So, the target is over here somewhere, he said. I do that a lot, skipping through Darius telling me exactly where the target is. Also, why can I drop everywhere? I can drop, like, anywhere. Except for right here on this mountain. So I guess all the enemies are right there on that mountain. Makes sense. And I cannot drop anywhere where they do not have the high ground. But there's a decent chance that I can make it up the mountain partially before they start firing on me. So I'm actually going to start over here. Should have enemy contact because we have VTOL.
I'm ready to fight, Commander.
This snow reminds
Oh,
me of
we're
my
fighting the
childhood.
Davions. Huh.
I hated
Oops.
my childhood.
Whatever.
Should have brought my winter coat.
So there's a single supporting lance and the target unit. Target unit is behind the supporting lance,
Yes,
so
Commander.
obviously the first step is getting through the supporting lance.
All right.
I just realized I have nothing but mines on this thing. So I guess I need to figure out my path and shoot the mines anywhere but where I need to go.
Orders.
Crab. Doesn't see anyone.
Standing by.
Enforcer.
Got it. No shooting, just running.
Aha, night vision. I mean, we're almost heat neutral.
Rear armor it is.
6 damage, haha. Take
Waiting
that.
for orders.
Yeah?
And Irby, waddle your way forward. I mean, you miss every shot you don't take.
Okay, I'm on it.
And he has AMS, good to know.
I'm here.
So, sprint for 7 and try to get a
Affirmative.
feel for where everyone is. Also scramble some sensors and stuff. So there's an urban mech, some other mech, an Irby lamb. I mean, this is a 1.5 skull mission, right? Is the supporting enemy force just a couple Irbies and a Locust? You know, I make jokes about Locusts, but that Locust did just one-shot our helo. Ah, there's something down there, too. Interesting.
What can I do for you?
Well, I think the Valkyrie will move and shoot
Uh-huh.
at whatever it is down there with a 4% hit chance. The only reason I didn't shoot at the Lamb Irby is because, you know,
need some more time in the simulator.
really short range and LRMs don't work so well within their minimum range. Okay, so whatever it was that was down there just jumped to the high ground. Good. Good to know. You know, it's kind of... It's probably a good thing that we actually didn't drop those mines, because I know I would end up running over them. It would happen. It would definitely happen. There's no chance that it wouldn't happen. Also, those hit chances. It's nice. It's very nice.
Ready for orders. Double time, let's go.
Also, those hit chances.
Firing a full down.
Yeah, we made some good mechs.
Tango down.
We made some scary mechs. Irby, waddle your way to the front. 0.9% chance. So what you're saying is there is a chance.
I missed?
So it's another Irby lamb? What was that? Weird camera thing. Okay. So the Irby lamb not moving very much is weird. It's just weird.
Got it.
Also, he moved like into the mountain. Like I said, just weird.
Waiting for orders. I'm already there.
So our big boys are doing the heavy lifting.
Time to unload.
Nothing exploded
Waiting
yet.
on you, Commander.
There we go. Get some optimal range going. Well, for the LRM anyway.
Got it.
Alright. Ammo explosion, side torso down.
And like it.
Ooh, is our Irby gonna get a kill?
Yep.
Let's find
On it.
out. I mean, we could. I'm pretty sure if we drop all the rockets, we'll get the kill. But if we leg him, we're gonna get the kill next turn anyway.
Copy that.
We did not leg him. Unfortunate. And the locust, the murderous locust.
Receiving you.
Yeah, locusts are bad, unless they're shooting a VTOL that doesn't have armor. Oh, come on, really? You missed, like,
Order.
everything. Alright, just trading places, back and forth. That's fine.
Giving him everything I've got.
Still haven't taken the leg off, but he punched out. Okay. Yeah. That's a lot of damage. Is that 2 large lasers?
Ah, dang it, that hurt!
Aha! So, there's an Anubis mixed in. Oh, also the Locust is apparently our target.
Yeah?
Well then. Oh jeez, Irby, come on. Killing me. Uh, 6.5, I guess that's the best we can do.
I'm taking the shot.
Maybe the barrage will hit.
Good to go.
Valkyrie failed to stand up. I love rookie pilots. My only concern is if the Locust decides to bug out, he can escape, because Locusts are fast. It's the one good. It's the one thing a Locust is good for, is running away.
All an ass.
I know I'm running into the ECM jamming.
Our primary target is taking damage.
But if I can hit him with a large laser,
Good to go.
that should do enough work.
Locking on target.
If I can hit him. Apparently that's a big ask.
Negative damage.
And that's a charge. And that's a hit.
Minimal damage on that hit.
Did not get knocked down. Amazing.
What do you need?
That's rare. That's very, very rare. And
Roger.
what's not so rare is a Rocket Irby doing Rocket Irby things.
Roger.
It's actually pretty common early game. Just usually not on your side doing it. It's usually the enemies doing it.
SRMs are out.
Failed to stand up again? No, okay. Success. Success!
Back to standing. What's next?
Still has both weapon systems. Also, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure...
no.
No, that's
My
right. We
mech
did
is
take the jump
limping.
jets out in favor of putting the Endo and Pharaoh somewhere else. I mean... Yeah?
Affirmative.
Hopefully the Locust comes closer, since all he has is a medium laser. Please come closer. Yes. Yes. Excellent. You know what? If a crab getting knocked down is what it took to get the Locust to come in close, I'll take it.
I'm gonna need a medic.
I will absolutely take it. 'Cause this should now be a dead
Copy that.
Locust.
Here it comes.
Oh, I forgot to check the Evasion ignore
Reporting critical
for the
hit.
rockets.
Yep.
Ah. That's unfortunate. Now I have to drop on another mission to see if the rockets benefit from Artemis.
Got it. No shooting, just running.
Dude, this Locust is just like dodging bullets.
Aye aye. Engaging target.
Receiving you.
Alright, Crab. Payback time.
Regain footing. I'm good to go. Firing.
Alright.
Commander?
Just stand and shoot, maybe? Yeah, you're not gonna be able to get into any better range. Hot load? Hot load resulted in some damage.
No retreat.
And no crit. Beautiful. Literal best case scenario.
Waiting for orders. Acknowledged.
Would you kindly die?
Roger.
I really wish that it hit leg instead of arm.
Critical hit, Commander.
Taking a leg off of Locust definitely
What
makes
do you
it
need?
move a lot slower. Irby versus
Moving
Irby.
to position. Acknowledged.
I think my Irby
Ready for
wins.
orders.
I think.
Locking in coordinates.
I think he has a large laser, and I think we have 2 medium lasers and 2 LRM5s. So I think our Irby wins.
Negative damage. Repeat.
Waiting for
The
orders.
question, though, is can everyone else kill this Locust?
Commencing Alpha Strike.
Okay, LRM's damaged now. So if this wasn't Mechlab Monday, it would be time to switch off of Hot Load. But since it is Mechlab Monday, I just want to finish the mission.
Minimal damage on that hit.
Receiving you. Copy that. Solid connection on that.
Still not dead. Wait, that's not even a large laser. I guess the Anubis had the large lasers.
Yes, Commander.
I guess the Irby just... Oh my god, just
Confirmed.
please.
Losing friendly. I'm here.
Yeah, also I didn't realize our pilot was bleeding out.
Attacking from position.
A Dreadnought gyro on a
Got past
Locust?
the armor.
You gotta be
Commander?
kidding me.
On my way.
Locust with a Dreadnought gyro. Now I have seen everything. Alright. Apparently also had an XL engine. What?
Standing by.
Who does that? Who puts an XL engine and a Dreadnought gyro in a Locust?
I copy.
Irby is legged. Irby is down.
Standing by. Firing.
RB kills. Alright.
Tango down.
So even losing a mech due to bleed out, we still won. Although that force was kind of a joke.
Successful.
We now need to look and see. Large laser blaze fire. Good weapon. UAC 5. Good weapon. Like, they had some good equipment. They just had them in really bad mechs. So obviously defense gyros are great early game. I would definitely take those. Is there a double heatsink kit? No, there is not. What else would I prioritize? I mean, guarding ECMs, again, good. Indo, if you don't have it on every mech, good. Something like that. Yeah. It was costly because we lost a leg and we had somebody punch out, but more importantly, there's a solo duel. Okay, sure, whatever. We are dropping the Irby and we are dropping, sure, Max, why not? Alright, Irby waddling forward. Irby waddling forward. So we need them to have at least 2 evasion. They already go.
Orders? Confirmed.
Come closer.
Receiving you.
Please don't be an urban mech.
Confirmed.
There we go. Okay, good.
Waiting for orders.
You know, it doesn't matter if we're within minimum range, we don't care. All we care about... Rocket. Target moved +2. LRM-5 Zeus. Okay. Negated all of their evasion. No, wait. +2 is 1 evasion. But the question... Did they only have 1 evasion? If they only had 1 evasion, then the rockets did not benefit from Artemis. If they had 2 or more evasion, then the rockets did benefit from Artemis. Yeah, it would have to be, they would have to have exactly 2 evasion. But I have no idea, because my sensors are not good enough. So... let's shoot. I don't even know what it is, so if it's an Irby, I can tell you right now it didn't have 2 evasion. It's a hermit crab.
What's up, boss?
Okay. Target move +4. Okay. The rockets, it has 2 evasion against. Target move +2. The Zeus, it has 1 evasion against, which means... LRM-5 Zeus benefited from the Artemis fire control system and the Artemis ammo. If the rockets didn't benefit from Artemis, then the rockets would have target move +6. Because it would be 2 evasion more than the LRMs. But since the Artemis does give the rockets 1 evasion ignore, it's only a target move to +4. That is glorious. You can give rockets evasion ignore with Artemis. Although I'm actually going to save them. I'm going to shoot just
Target confirmed.
everything else one more time. I wonder if the Irby can actually beat the Hermit Crab. I think the stealth is actually doing it for us.
Commander?
It hasn't shot at us yet. I don't think it can see us.
Got it.
I don't think it can see us.
Roger.
I'm just waiting to have like 40 or higher % hit chance with the rockets. Okay, now it should be able to see us. Yeah, now it has visuals. Once it has visuals, the stealth kind of stops helping so much. And we're going to go out with a bang in true Rocket Irby fashion. We're going to waddle forward, we're going to hot-load our Artemis ammo, and we're going to fire all the rockets. This either kills or we lose.
That's a kill.
Mission successful.
Alright, that has been your episode of Mechlab Monday for the week. That has been the Davion Start. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, have a good one.